Welcome to another edition of AUVSI's Weekend Roundup, where we point out some stories from the week that caught our attention and maybe should have caught yours. Brian, I will start off. The State Department has approved the sale of 36 Boeing AH64 Apache helicopters, but the interesting thing about that is they come equipped with 21 manned-unmanned teaming video receivers and 39 manned-unmanned teaming air-to-air to ground kits. So that allows the pilots of the Apache to control a nearby drone to act as sort of a wingman for them. So the deal is worth $4.25 billion.
Wow, very interesting. Whill, a developer of intelligence personal electric vehicles, has announced that its autonomous vehicles will be trialed at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport as well as Winnipeg-Richardson International Airport. Once travelers with restricted mobility arrive at the airport, they will use the Whill airport model to get to their gate. Once they arrive, they will hit the return button, and it will return itself to the original docking station all by itself.
All right, so this is way off out of the left field here. A scientist in the Netherlands has proposed using bacteria and sending them to Mars in advance of any humans going there. So they would go in a rover. The rover would dig up soil, put them in a bioreactor full of bacteria that would convert the soil or part of it into an iron oxide. So then a 3D printer could use that to make screws and plates and stuff that the astronauts would need to build once they actually arrive on Mars. So robots leading the way.
There's a lot going on there. Another weird news. A Kansas City drone company called Drone On Demand has announced that beginning next year it will use a stork drone for gender reveals. And the company's founder decided on using the drones for this purpose after filming a special video to announce his wife's pregnancy. So I guess it will just deliver something in blue or pink, or they're still working out the details. But
those things are getting way out of hand. Just tell people. Nobody really cares that much. Last one from me. This is also kind of news of the weird before Thanksgiving, I guess. Fishermen are using drones to help them fish. So instead of fishing from the beach, they will use a drone to fly the hook out to where the bigger fish are. The downside, and then they can reel them in once the fish take the bait. The downside of that is the drones can also be pulled down by the fish if they get at them pretty quickly. So it's a good way to lose a drone, but I think it's kind of turnabout as fair play. You might get a fish, the fish might get a drone.
Last item for me, a California-based self-driving vehicle startup called PerceptIn has announced that it will move its headquarters to the IoT Lab Accelerator in Fishers, Indiana. The company will deploy its self-driving vehicles known as Dragonfly Bus in downtown Fishers by early 2020, and the vehicles will be used to transport passengers to and from restaurants and office complexes.
All right, good for Indiana.
Yep.
So that's what we have for you this week. A reminder, we are not going to be here next week due to the Thanksgiving holiday. I hope all those who celebrate have a great one, and we'll see you after that.